Bom dia, bem-vindo to another Charlie's Guitar Stroke Recovery, where it's been my journey to relearn guitar after having a stroke. But that puts me in a new category, a stroke warrior. And I've been working on this for a while, and I'm not going to give up, I'm proud to say. So, anyways, I tell you, I had a very interesting week this week. Last Thursday, I got invited to sit in a jam session, and it was pretty interesting. I played for about 3 hours. Oh, they were playing so many old songs that I used to play long ago, and it was a mess trying to remember them. And then, of course, trying to get this right hand, to play those sophisticated, type rhythms like After Midnight, Rainy Night in Georgia. If I can, I don't know if I can even do it. Something like. Anyway, something like that. Don't even judge me on that. But it was fun, and I tell you what, they made me feel at home. They made me feel comfortable. So thank you, Brian and Doris, for inviting me to that beautiful studio that you have upstairs. And it was a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I played for about 3 hours, and it got about 9:30. And the brain fog was too much. There's so much in-source coming in, it really wore me down. But it was interesting, to push myself through it. So I survived 3 hours of the jam. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Still some more of those challenges as a stroke warrior, but those are those invisible kind of things that happen that people can't see. But we work through them. And stroke warriors, I know you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to get there. I did an interesting jam this week, and I hope you enjoy it. Kind of reminded me of like 1970s kind of Eric Clapton style. So the chord structure was pretty interesting. So let me just start off by showing the chord structure. I started with an A sharp minor to an A to a B, back to that A sharp minor, this time to an E major, to a B. So the rhythm kind of sounded like. So it was kind of fun. Now, the turnaround or the chorus or whatever you want to call it, that was interesting too. So it started with a D to an A to a C sharp seventh to that F sharp minor. And then it went back to the D to an A. But this time it went to a C sharp minor, to a C sharp seventh, to that. So there you go. So it's kind of like. So interesting stuff, and of course, I stayed in the major and minor pentatonic scales. Kind of played some. I kind of used these two strings a lot. Like I would kind of. Here's the G string and the B string, right? And I would kind of play these together and kind of get a sound like. So it would start out. Again, two strings. Then a little bend. Anyways, it was a little sloppy, but you kind of get the idea. And then again, I was back here in in the minor and the major, so it's like. But it did a little neat thing here. I went into this. And then during that bridge or that verse, played this. So, and just kind of right back into. Well, anyways, I hope that made some kind of sense. But so that's basically what I was working on this week. So it kind of reminded me of like 70s rock blues, maybe kind of Eric Clapton style. Well, I'll tell you what, enough talk. Let's get to the video, and I hope you enjoy it. I really do. It's not perfect. But again, it's another step in my journey of trying to get this right hand back together with the left hand and getting them synchronized and getting more movement in my wrist. And I do feel it, I do feel like it's happening. So I'm just going to keep going. And I hope you are having success too in whatever recovery journey that you're going through. So I want to say thank you. Thanks for watching my video. I want to say please have a blessed Sunday, because today is Sunday. And just remember, prayer is so powerful. Having faith is so powerful. I thank God every day, even though I don't believe I deserve it. But God says, yes, you do. So I'm just going to stay humble and try to listen to what our God says on how to live my life. So I'm trying the best I can, but I'm far from perfect, and I'm definitely, as they say, work in progress, I guess you could say. But anyways, I'm just going to wish you again, a blessed day. And you know what? As we always say, I'm going to say with both hands, right? I'm going to say, ciao for now.